Good morning, my beautiful viewers, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're out mowing grass with the Toro Z Master, enjoying another beautiful day in the country. As the mower does its job, I thought I would spend some time talking about tractors, specifically my Kubota tractors, the lessons they have taught me, and a story that I hope encourages all of you to put safety first whenever you operate heavy equipment. If you enjoy country living, tractors, mowing, gardening, and honest storytelling, you've come to the right place. Today, let's get started. About 4 years ago, I purchased my Kubota B2301 brand new. Before that, I relied on an older Kubota B series tractor that served me faithfully for many years. If you've watched some of my gardening videos, you've probably seen that older machine working the soil. That tractor pushed countless loads of snow over the years. Anyone who has spent hours looking backward while pushing snow knows exactly what I'm talking about. A stiff neck that lasts for days. Despite the discomfort, the old Kubota always got the job done. Like any machine, it had a few drawbacks. The biggest limitations were the lack of a front-end loader and the manual transmission, which required a little more effort. Even so, that tractor still has an important place on my property today. It continues to till the garden, pull the core aerator, and operate practically every attachment that uses a 3-point hitch. The old tractor may no longer be my primary machine, but it still earns its keep. The newer Kubota B2301 opened up an entirely different world of possibilities. It can handle loader attachments such as buckets, grapples, pallet forks, snow pushers, snow blades, stump removers, and many other implements. While it can only lift around 1,000 pounds, that's more than enough for most of the jobs I do around the property. More importantly, it saves my back. As I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate equipment that allows me to work smarter rather than harder. The loader alone has saved me hundreds of hours of labor and thousands of pounds of lifting. Of course, everyone has their favorite tractor brand. My appreciation for Kubota actually began many years ago during a business trip to Japan. Looking out from the highway, I noticed small orange tractors scattered throughout the farm fields. At the time, I couldn't understand why they were so small. Back home, I was used to seeing massive tractors covering huge fields. Then I realized something important. Farms in Japan are much smaller than the farms here in America. Those compact tractors were perfectly suited for the work they needed to do. That's one of the reasons I appreciate the B-Series tractors so much. They fit inside my shop without taking up excessive space, and they're nimble enough to maneuver around buildings, trees, and tight corners. Even with a compact tractor, though, I still occasionally run into things. The larger tractor would only make those tight spaces more difficult. Now, I know there are many less expensive tractor brands on the market. You can certainly save money by purchasing an off-brand machine, and some of them are good tractors, but one of the advantages of owning a Kubota is the dealer network. I have a Kubota dealer only a few miles away, which means I can quickly pick up filters, fluids, and parts whenever I need them. I take maintenance seriously. My tractors, mowers, and equipment represent years of hard work and I do my best to keep everything in top condition. But no matter how careful you are, accidents can happen. I want to share something very personal because it serves as an important reminder about tractor safety. Several years ago, I rolled my tractor. I had been moving dirt for hours with the loader bucket and had become too comfortable. I was dumping another bucket onto a pile when I let my guard down for just a moment. The tractor was sitting on uneven ground. The steering wheel was turned and I raised the bucket too high. Within seconds, the tractor and I were on our side. Fortunately, I was able to attach a strap and pull the tractor back upright. When I tried to start the engine, I discovered it was hydro-locked. We removed the glow plugs and turned the engine over to clear the oil from the cylinders. Thankfully, the engine survived and ran normally afterward. Mechanically, the tractor escaped with very little damage. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. Later that night, the pain became unbearable and I went to the emergency room. Doctors discovered bleeding on my brain, which required a lifeline transfer. My left shoulder was severely injured. 3 of the 4 muscles had detached from the bone and eventually required surgery to repair. Looking back, I realized just how fortunate I was. Today, every time I drive on uneven ground, I feel a sense of caution that I didn't have before. Experiences like that stay with you forever. So, if you own a tractor or you're considering buying one, please respect the machine. Never become complacent. Keep the bucket low whenever possible. Pay attention to uneven terrain. Avoid sharp turns on slopes, and remember that accidents happen quickly. No load of dirt is worth risking your life. Tractors are incredible tools that can save your back, your time, and countless hours of hard labor, but they demand respect every single time you turn the key. Well, my beautiful viewers, the grass is looking good. The Toro Z Master did another excellent job, and I enjoyed sharing some of my tractor experiences with all of you. If you own a tractor, let me know in the comments which brand you run and which attachments you use most. And if you're thinking about buying your first tractor, remember that safety always comes first. As always, thank you for watching and for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy country living, tractors, and stories from the farm. Take care, my friends.